don't ride for nobody, no badge, no crew. Truth don't play favors, it just come through. I don't take sides, I take time and review. So to put it, let the context break through. If you clean, that stamp stay true.
In Buffalo, New York, there was a shooting, and apparently this woman was shot after stabbing a man in the head. It's not too long of a video, but it's a lot happening, so keep track of it if you can, and then we will discuss post-haste. It's about 6 minutes. We might stop around the halfway mark to discuss what you're seeing, and it's a wild one. Like I said, prep.
Yo, put that down. Put that knife down. Put that knife down. Put the knife down. Buffalo police. Buffalo police. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop the fucking knife. Get over here.
Now, I'm going to tell you, I had to stop early. I told you a lot was going on. You got to have either something mentally off or your don't give a damn meter is completely broken, right? Okay, so you walking up to a cop with, and that's not that y'all remember Crocodile Dundee? I remember Crocodile Dundee like it was yesterday. And somebody pulls out a switch and he's laughing and it's like, what? He's like, that's not a knife. And then he pulls out this 7-inch, really 2-inch wide thick blade, like, this is a knife. That's the knife that she's walking around with. It's pretty much a machete. Again, you got to have some cojones, and that's a female, to walk up to a police officer holding it and not care. I give the officer some kudos for his restraint for not, because you don't know whether or not she's going to charge you or not. He didn't do nothing to her. Let's see what happens.
Drop the knife. Drop the fucking knife. I'm not playing with you.
He touched me.
Do you want to get shot or not? Drop the knife. Drop it. Drop it. Come on, listen. Drop it. Drop the knife.
I'm sorry. I might sound bigoted, but I don't know if that's you blurring the face. I'll tell you this. I wouldn't get into an altercation with her. No. You more ripped than me. No, I'm good. Whatever you say, I'm leaving. I'll just slip out, gone. First of all, not messing with it, because that, no.
Drop the fucking knife. Drop the knife. Yo, Marcus, you got a taser? Drop the knife. It's not this serious. Drop it. Drop the fucking knife. Drop the knife. You got a taser? Drop the knife.
Drop the knife, baby.
Drop the knife. We get it. We get it. We get it. We get it.
Listen, drop the knife and talk to me. Sweetheart, drop the knife and talk to me. No, fuck that. You do have the right to fight back. He touched me. Sweetheart, relax. What are you talking about? Nobody wants to hurt you. Relax. No, Calm down. and then my bitch. Hell no, fuck that. No. Drop the knife, No.
Sweetheart.
Let's go back. Fuck that. No.
We're not. Calm
If
down.
you're
Calm
gonna
down.
touch me, stop me. Fuck that, bro.
Over this. Drop it. Oh.
Well, wow. Okay, that went quickly. I'll back it up. Back it up. Now, again, I don't know how women officers are supposed to respond. I kind of half feel for them in certain situations. You encounter a situation like this and you don't want to fire those shots. You don't want to harm the person. However, they have a weapon. Now, the growing census is if they have a weapon like that, you don't know what could happen, shoot them. Then you do that and you're said you're using excessive force. However, if you don't shoot them and they end up doing something more egregious, you didn't act soon enough. So it's a delicate line to be between whether I act here, wait till I see something to act on, and by then it might be too late. Again, especially with a knife. It used to be, I'm going to give you a little bit of a rundown here. It used to be for most things, if a person was wielding a knife, the last range that you can act on, used to be about 22 feet. Used to be. That's been a while now. That's been pushed back to now, I think, 35 feet. Meaning if the person's about 22 to 35 feet away and they have a knife, that's the danger zone. Anything closer than 22 feet, you're in danger, even if you have a gun, unless you can really shoot. You can pop them where they definitely can't move. A spray and pray thing is not going to work because as they're falling forward, they still have that knife that can be plunged into you. Retreating and keeping that distance or allowing them to never get to that distance are your best bets. She was a lot closer to them than 22 feet. At one point, she looked like she was about 4 feet away. So I commend the officers. But then she turns her attention to the man in the corner. And I commend him again. One and done. No emptying. Just once.
Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up.
What? Why did it? Why do y'all behave like this? Like, okay, you know what? No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. You didn't come out to try and de-escalate your friend. No. You let her run around the place with the knife in her hand while you know the cops were trained on her with their weapons. I didn't see you. I didn't see you come out at all to say, hey, my friend, drop the knife. Girl, drop the knife. Don't let this get to no bad situation. You wait till she did something to somebody else. The cop step in to protect the person that she was doing something to, and you got the... Why you shoot her, man? What? Because she stabbed somebody, bro. What? This ain't real. Not real. Life ain't real no more. Why'd you shoot her? Well, let's figure this out. Knife, anger, charge somebody, stabbed him. There's your answer. That's why she was shot. You should be grateful that they did only poof, and that was it. They could have gone poof, 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 to make sure she doesn't stab nobody ever again. They got her once. Y'all could have taken... Y'all could have tased her. She could have dropped the knife too. I mean, novel thought. Crazy. I know. Weird, right? Wild, outrageous idea that you could have just, no, the cops are here. They're going to drop the knife. No. You can't even say that the cops would have never took your side because they white. They two of them black. I think I saw there were two brothers, right? Okay. So there goes that argument if you were worried about that. I told you there was a lot going on, didn't I? Okay.
Yo, can you give me the gauze? You go to college and give me the gauze, please? I got it. You got something to help clog it. You got something to help clog it up. You got something to clog it up. Did you have something to clog it up? Do you have something to clog it up? Do you have something to clog it up? Do you give me something to help clog this up? Please. Breathe.
Again, this, if I ever saw a classic example of how to stay calm as a cop, this brother has it. No panic. None of that. Why? I don't know. I would have lost it by now. You say you care about your friend. I keep asking you for something to save her life. You just standing there arguing with me about what you're seeing. Focus. Something to clog it up. Focus. Clog it up. I do CPR. I do CPR. I do CPR. I do CPR. Wild, man.
You got the trauma going?
CC, you hear? CC, you hear? CC.
That's the
CC,
kid
you
going.
hear?
Is she related to Umar Johnson? She got to be related to Umar Johnson. For real. You say you know CPR. Then maybe you should know the first thing is to at least let things be calmed, clear up. There are procedures first. Man.
CC, CC, come on, tell me you hear. CC, you hear? Hear my voice. You hear? You hear?
Drop the knife. We get it. We get it. We get it. We get it.
Listen, drop the knife and talk to me. Sweetheart, drop the knife and talk to me.
No, fuck that.
You do have the right to
fuck
fight back.
that. He touched me.
Sweetheart, relax.
What are you talking about?
Nobody wants to hurt you. Relax. Calm
No,
down.
and you're my bitch. Hell no, fuck that. No.
Drop the knife,
No,
sweetheart.
no. Let's go back the fuck up. No.
We're not. Calm down. Over this way, yo. Drop the knife. All right. Back up, baby.
Chaos. I get it. There are a couple of things I want to point out to you. All the people that are surrounding the police officer that said they cared about this lady. That's what they say. They cared about her. If what she's saying is true, they didn't care enough to stop people from putting hands on her, right? That's what she's saying. Okay. So that didn't stop. None of the people in the cops didn't have nothing to do with that. Cool. So they could have stopped it. They didn't do that. Okay. Secondarily, she has the knife. The cops are there. None of her friends show up to tell her, Cece, put down the knife. The cops are here now. Just tell them what happened and they'll take care of it. That didn't happen either. She goes to the location where the other person is. After she gets shot, somebody said, that's my girl. You didn't have the that's my girl mentality beforehand to come out and say, coppers, let me talk to her. Baby, give me the knife. None of this crossed none of y'all minds before. No. Hey, look, I'm still commending the police officers because they were super calm in this whole situation. If anybody escalated anything, it wasn't them.
We got an ambulance on the way. We got him on the way. Listen. You don't want to do that. Listen to me. Look at me. You don't want to do that because the blood will come out. You don't want to do it. Listen to me. I got it. Baby. Move over. Listen, hear me out. Sweetheart, if you hear me out, look at me. If you do CPR, the blood will come out, okay? Calm down. We called it in already. We got it. I got it. The ambulance is on the way. I hear you. Here, back up for me. She stabbed you? Let me see.
All right. There you see the stab wound.
Back up for me. She stabbed you? Let me see.
Yeah, well, there you go. There's blood right there. Now, please understand, domestic violence or not, if you approach an officer like this right here with a wielded knife, things can go south very quickly. Now, both her and the man were taken to the medical center with non-life-threatening injuries, and she was later arraigned and indicted on charges of attempted murder and attempted assault. In October of 2025, upon the conclusion of a thorough review of the incident, it determined that the actions of the police officers were justified and cleared them of any criminal wrongdoing. That's kind of obvious based on what you've been looking at on camera. Words of advice: if you have a friend that has issues, domestic ones, please don't wait till it gets to where the cops get called to intervene, help, assist, pull them away from, stop them from doing something stupid. Don't wait till then, because by that point, it's far too late. Emotions are too high. The problem's already gone to the point of almost no return, as with this one. And this could have turned out a lot worse. She could have completely plunged a knife into his head, and she could have gotten shot to the point where both of them are dead. And she's also lucky that she didn't get sprayed and prayed. She just got one popped and top. That's it. That was it. Once. Could have been worse. Again, could have been avoided if people in her life said they care about her, would actually care about her. Taking her thought process seriously. If someone was around there putting hands on her, maybe stop the person. If she is lying about it, maybe make sure that you step in to get her removed from the situation so that everybody's safe. If you do see her with a knife, perhaps try and get the knife from her. If you say you're a friend and she knows you, not wait till it's too late. Listen to your thoughts on this one. Quite crazy, but we look forward to your comments on it.
One wrong move turn the present into the past. I don't ride for nobody, no badge, no crew. Truth don't play favors, it just come through. I don't take sides, I take time and review. So to put it, let the context break through. If you clean, that stamp stay true. If you foul, that show up too. No miss, no spin, no cover up hype. Everything judge and place.